We were doing Breakfast Club, and the way this happened was one day, literally, John walked up to me in between takes in that high school we were filming in, and he goes, "I got the next movie." I go, "What?" I'm like, "This guy just put me in 2 movies, like already altered my life forevermore, right?" He goes, "It's gonna be you and another guy." And I was working on it last night, I did 30 pages. I'm like, "What, dude? We shot all day yesterday." He went home and wrote 30 pages of this new script. I don't know where the inspiration came from. It was probably the least serious of maybe any of the films he's ever produced. But that's also fun. It was also, you know, it was a comic book, it was a cartoon. We'd be watching Road Warrior on the weekend, like a film like Road Warrior, and John would be like, "Yeah, we're gonna get that guy." And then all of a sudden that guy was in the scene at the end. We got the actual guy from Road Warrior, the Mel Gibson movie. I was like, "This is amazing." And Robert Russler. And I met Downey at that point, and he was off and running. We went back to LA, we started prepping Weird Science, and the discussion came up. I guess John knew I would be one of the kids, and he was looking for the other kid. We saw him in a Universal film. Like, it was a Universal film around that time. He had a good role in it. And we just thought that would be the guy. I don't know why. I just remember John, like, he just showed me tape on the scene, and when he spoke, all due respect, Ilan, you had a funny voice. He just had this, like, baby little voice. It's something about his voice.
My parents are coming home. Jeff's coming home. They're gonna freak out.
Years later, I had heard from certain people that he was teaching now and all that, and it's just cool.
Tell me something. What's a beautiful broad like you doing with a malaka like this, huh?
It's purely sexual.
She's into malaka.
Kapelos is back, you know, like we're with these other actors. Fats is in the house. And so that whole scene is kind of ad-libbed. We just kind of ad-libbed it all. We had a couple of the lines worked out, how I had been embarrassed and how the girl in 8th grade need me in the nuts and all that other stuff. And then the rest of it, we just ad-libbed.
No. She did what? Bitch needs your nuts?
Bitch need my nuts, bitch. I'm not playing with you either, man.
In the family jewel?
That was a blast. Yeah, there were so many reasons at that film. We just had such a good time, you know. And we got to look at Kelly LeBrock every day. Kelly showed up on the set on Weird Science, and I mean, it was like one of those Seabreeze commercials. Like everybody was like, it was just like, she's so beautiful, you know. She's this sort of like angel that kind of falls in on us and shows us to how to be ourselves in a way. I know that this sort of morale of that is interesting.
And why don't you try and relax a little bit? I'm only kissing you.
These two kind of hopeless, hapless teenagers. And she kind of shows up to help set us straight in a way.
I can be a real serious bitch if I don't get what I want.
Ooh, hit me with your best shot.
He's just a great guy, a good old boy, man. He was really like a big brother, man. I love the guy. The scene at the end where he comes in and I'm with Suzanne Snyder in bed, even though we had like the dummy like rubber rifle, because of course when it was time for my close-up, I'm like wincing, waiting for it to come, and I was like anticipating it. So he was like, hit me on the head, and I just remember us laughing our asses off when we were in that room, and he's just hit me in the head.
You're dead meat, Pilgrim.
He had a vision for that, and he also had the idea for that haircut I had. I don't know where the hell that came from. He saw some dude in a magazine, he's like, "How about that haircut?" I was like, "Well, you're paying me, I guess I gotta get my haircut." I don't know what that was. I still don't know what that was. Page boy? I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh my God.